What's going on? Matt Savoca here, bringing you the championship game Sunday. Yahoo picks two exciting games here. The Cincinnati Bengals playing with house money. No one expected them to get this far in the playoffs. They are visiting the AFC juggernaut Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium in the AFC Championship game. And then the nightcap. The San Francisco 49ers look to make it a 3-0 season against the Los Angeles Rams, who, if they win, they get to stay at home and play the Super Bowl in their home stadium for possibly the second season in a row. And we are going to have all the great Yahoo picks for you today. We have partnered with Yahoo Fantasy this NFL season to bring you some great offers. Check out our exclusive limited time offer, which gets you 1 free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum. To qualify, you need to be new to Yahoo, sign up for an account via the link below, and deposit and play. That's it. Yahoo will send us your name after you play in your first paid contest, and then you can get started. If you need immediate access, we can help you out there as well. Email support@awesemo.com and we'll get you set up. You can also claim a free $10 of site credit by clicking the link in the video description below, which can be used to enter any Yahoo contest, including the NFL $500,000 Sunday Baller, with $100,000 going to first, and the $50,000 Everyone Wins Playoff Special. Make sure to use our DFS tools and projections designed specifically for Yahoo to give yourself the best shot at winning big. At number 3, for me, it's Cooper Kupp. And really the only reason he's listed at number 3 and not 2 or 1 is because of that salary, right? $40 in salary to acquire a player's services is not small on a main slate. So Cooper Kupp, you certainly are going to have to make salary-based concessions when you play a player like this, just simply because of the salary. But the bottom line is the man has an insane median projection of over 20 fantasy points. He has a nearly 50% chance of scoring 25 fantasy points in our latest run of simulations. And I said all last week that it looked like Cooper Kupp had a monster game bubbling under the surface. And sure enough, over 30 fantasy points last week, 9 receptions, 183 yards, including that long bomb from Matthew Stafford to set up the game-winning field goal. Just a ridiculous median and ceiling projection for a player, and I want those types of players. Now, I know that it's going to hurt you if he doesn't get that ceiling score, but I trust Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford to at least make this a offensive-minded game. It's not going to be a defensive slugfest, at least not in my opinion, and I think Cooper Kupp gets his in this all pivotal NFC Championship game. I think Cooper Kupp is worth it at $40. For my second player on Yahoo, I already know what you're asking. Well, what do I do with the rest of my lineup here? Or if I play Cooper Kupp, I don't feel like I have a solid rest of my team. So why not move down to a player like Tyreek Hill, who has a solid median projection as well, 16.2 compared to Kupp's 20 points. Not quite as impressive, but he still has a 33% chance of scoring 25 fantasy points. You know what the ceiling game looks like. We saw it last week in that 11 reception, 150-yard explosion against the Bills in one of the best football games you will ever see. Right now, in our latest run of optimal lineups, Hill is in the optimal lineup more than Kupp in there 59% of the time. And that may be because of the defense he's playing against, right? The Bengals are the worst defense of all the playoff qualifying teams in schedule adjusted fantasy points allowed to opposing offenses. That's usually bad news when you're playing on the road against Hill and Kelsey and Mahomes. Hill is my favorite of the big two from the receiving core of the Chiefs. Not saying Kelsey is a bad play by any stretch, but especially if you're looking to differentiate your lineup or you feel like you can't play Kupp, Tyreek Hill is your man at $29. I really like the salary. The median and ceiling is there. And as I said, he's actually showing up in the optimal lineup a little more than Kupp. He is an excellent play this Sunday. And my number 1 play on Yahoo, and this is really the value piece that I value most so that I can get to those premium salary players like a Tyreek Hill, like Cooper Kupp, or Deebo Samuel, or George Kittle. I mean, this slate is full of superstars. My favorite is Cam Akers, running back for the Los Angeles Rams. Not afraid to play Akers with a player like Kupp. And Akers, bottom line is he's being used the way the Rams wanted to use him in the preseason, the way they used him last postseason. An 81% snap share last week, ran over 25 routes, got 24 carries, including 6 in the red zone. I mean, we want players with 27 total opportunities in a game because the production is going to come. Don't look at the 5 fantasy points that he had last week. Look at that volume, because volume leads to production. I think we get it here. We got a median projection of nearly 15 fantasy points and a 21% chance in our latest run of simulations of him getting 25 fantasy points. Darrell Henderson is likely going to be activated from injured reserve. Sony Michel will still play a role in this backfield, but this looks like Cam Akers' job to lose. I don't put a lot of weight on those 2 fumbles that he had last week. I think they hand him the ball plenty here, especially if this is a close game or if the Rams get ahead early. Expect Cam Akers to get the rock a lot this week, and he could easily pay off at that $21 salary. He is my favorite value option, just slightly ahead of players like Van Jefferson or Jerick McKinnon. Cam Akers, my #1 value play on Yahoo. And that's going to wrap things up. Just a reminder, my top 3 plays overall: Cooper Kupp, Tyreek Hill, and that value play, Cam Akers, who should see the ball plenty in that NFC Championship game. Make sure you guys sign up for Yahoo Fantasy today. You can get that free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum. And when you sign up using the link below in the description, you can get a free $10 of site credit. That is just too awesome to pass up. So guys, get into Yahoo today. Start playing over there. Try out these top 3 picks. We will be back with all the Pro Bowl content you could need. And then, of course, the Super Bowl content coming up the week after that. Until then, I'm Matt Savoca from Awesemo.com. We'll see you guys next time.